Hello and welcome everyone to another A Long Time Ago. We're going to do a little bit of talking Star Wars with stickers, Panini stickers from the Return of the Jedi sticker album that Martin's doing, and I'm going to do a bit of Lego. It's just something we've been wanting to do again since the last time we did it. We didn't done this once before. Got a few things to talk about. Let's crack on and get those other cameras up. There we go. Right,
we've learned from the last time because we had technical issues, didn't we? But I think we might have cracked it this time.
Well, let's not speak too soon, but we're getting there. We're getting there with this.
Yeah. I've wanted to get back to doing this for ages because I haven't done any since the last time we did one of these. So the sticker album and the stickers have been waiting for us to do this. So and I really enjoyed it last time. It was a good laugh, just catching up on the latest news and whatever's going on. So
yeah, definitely. And well, I picked up this Jedi Starfighter, Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Starfighter I think I announced it in the July pickups because I got it for my birthday. And I wasn't sure whether I was going to open it or not. But the box is a little bit tatty, so let's just get on and build it, eh? That's what Lego's for, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I don't want to leave it in the box.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
this is always the hardest part for me: is ripping open a 40-year-old packet of stickers.
The hardest part for me is getting into the box. It's got the little like pushy things with your thumbs, but there you go. It's, those perforated edges aren't as easy as they look.
I say the last time I did this, I only had one double for the entire time I was doing it, so can't say fairer than that.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. So what are we going to start? What are we going to start off our chat about? Do you think?
Well,
plenty to talk about.
The Skeleton Crew trailer has dropped, and we haven't spoken at all about that. So
no.
Worth starting off with that, I think. I mean, it dropped a little while ago, in fairness, but we haven't. I don't think we've spoken too much about it between us, have we?
I think I sent you the link for it, and that's about the limit of our conversation. So what did you think?
Do you know what? I'm looking forward to it. It's directed by, or is it written and directed by the guy who did the Spider-Man films, or just directed by him? John Watts, I want to say.
John Watts, yeah. I think it's co-written by him and directed by him. Or at least he's the showrunner. I think he's only directed a couple of episodes.
Okay.
And then as they do, they've sort of spread out the directorial duties for each episode to someone else. But yeah, no. I thought the trailer looked really good as well, and
I'm excited.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be Star Wars Goonies, right? That's pretty much what we're looking at here.
I mean,
John Watts is, the Spider-Man films for one. Sorry, Martin. The Spider-Man films for one are among the best of the Marvel universe, I would say. And then the Goonies is just an amazing film. Absolutely amazing film. We all know that. I just can't. I don't want to, speak too soon, but I can't see how we can go wrong with this. I know people have their issues already with some of the things that have happened in the trailer, but I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm going to put that.
Yeah,
out
no, I don't disagree, mate. I think first thing I'd say is when I first watched it, and there was a few bits like the bit where you see all the lawns and the 1950s/80s looking towns and everything, and you thought, well, this looks a bit earthbound, doesn't it?
Yes.
But then it occurred to me though that what they're trying to do in the trailer is sort of show you that these kids live in a safe environment, and where there's no danger, and they long for adventure. And then as the end of the trailer comes about and they actually get off the planet in that ship, they're in the real world. So I think it's a tool in the trailer and probably in the series itself to lull you into this false sense of security and safety at the beginning of the show, and then thrust you into this galaxy of dangers, which is exactly the sort of thing you'd see in a sort of film like that in the 80s. So yeah, I mean, I really loved the trailer. I thought it was great.
And
And
also, I mean, people have had the issue with like the lawns and having it look very Earth-like, but you know, who's to say there isn't a planet like that out there? There's no reason why there can't be, is there? So I don't know. Just my thought. Lego have moved to paper bags, Martin. Did you know that? I didn't know that. That's quite exciting.
Yeah, Steph's working on some Lego at the moment, and hers is still in plastic, although hers is quite an older Lego. So
older.
Well, that's good, I suppose. And I did actually see in the news, actually, I think a couple of days ago, that Lego are going to go into fully recyclable Lego bricks. But
nice.
Unfortunately, it's going to cost more to produce those, so obviously the price of Lego will go up.
Yeah, not so good then. Not so good.
No,
never mind. Okay, there's a.
But yeah, going back to the trailer, I thought there hasn't been a Star Wars release since Disney, bought the company in terms of TV, that's ever looked so cinematic. The filters on the cameras, and it looks like the sort of thing you'd see if you go to the cinema to watch a movie. It doesn't look like a TV show at all. And I know you could argue that a lot of TV shows look cinematic, but this really looked like it was filmed in such a way that it was going to be released at the cinema. So that was another plus point for me.
Almost feel like what's that? Oh, hood. You almost feel like you'll forget that you're watching a TV show with this one.
Exactly.
Quite possible.
Yeah, and I think there's a couple of casting items in there that I didn't know about. Like Nick Frost is going to play the droid, which I'm really chuffed about because I love Nick Frost.
That's cool.
I think he's hilarious. So that's a great bit of casting, I think.
And we get a Max Rebo type character for the first time, I think, outside of the films.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah, I mean, let's try not to be cynical, but let's be honest. That's the toy for this, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Without
that's that he's going to be in every shop, and he's going to be as cute as possible.
Yeah.
And Disney are going to be hoping that he becomes the next Grogu. I would imagine.
Should have thought so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about Jude Law? Because it's been rumored ever since they started. I don't mean in general. It's been rumored ever since the beginning that he's going to play a Jedi. And I know we see in the trailer that he does. He kind of uses the Force to pull the key. Oh, cool.
Hello there.
Episode 2 Obi-Wan. So he pulls the key, doesn't he, with the Force? But it's been so publicized that he's a Jedi, and even the trailer does the best it can to make you think he's a Jedi. Is he a Jedi though? Is he actually a Jedi? I'm not sure.
Do you think it's a bit of a like bait and switch sort of thing?
It could be. I mean, I don't know for sure. I mean, I think would that be too clever again? Are we going in the realms of what we said before about their TV shows? I don't know, but I must admit it does seem a bit too obvious to me. But that probably means it will turn out to be a Jedi. But it kind of does make you wonder how many Jedi actually survived Order 66, because every show's got one in now.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when is it set? Do we know?
It's the same time period as The Mandalorian, so roughly 5 or 6 years after Return of the Jedi.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'd imagine there already is some crossover, because the pirate's first mate, who was in Mandalorian season 3, I forget his name, the one who escaped on one of the ships when Bo-Katan was chasing him, he appears in the trailer and is in this series. Okay. So this must take place after the Mandalorian season 3, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
yeah,
that would be my guess.
Going back to Jude Law, I don't know if I've seen him in a whole lot. I'll put it that way, but I don't love him as an actor. I'm not going to lie.
No,
don't really think much of him. So, but then I haven't seen him in a great deal of things. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. Can't
there's a
be
few films
can't be too bad.
that I like him. I think he's great in. There's a really old 90s old a 90s sci-fi film called Existenz,
Right.
which is really really good. I
Yeah.
think David Lynch directed it, but don't quote me on that because it's
Oh,
kind of weird. But yeah, it's a really really good film. And
I've not heard of it.
Gattaca, I watched Gattaca.
Gattaca.
Rewatched recently.
Yeah.
And that's a film about a society where genetics means everything. So if you've got bad genetics, then you're eliminated before birth, and if you manage to make it through, you're given the menial jobs in the world.
Right.
But there's this one guy who used to be married to okay, God, now I'm struggling on her name. Pulp Fiction.
David Arquette.
Mia
No.
Wallace.
Yeah.
Come on,
Well,
guys,
I can
seriously.
picture him.
No, Mia Wallace, his wife.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
one who
I
gets
can
stabbed
picture
in the
her.
chest with the injection. This isn't even the person I'm trying to think of, although she is
No,
in
you're
this. I think
thinking
it's
of
where they
her
met.
husband, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Um.
But they're not together anymore. But
No. The
their
girl
girl
from
is in Stranger
Stranger
Things.
Things. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we'll flash
So
it up on the
that
screen
person,
now.
anyway.
Yeah, that person. Yeah, he's in it as well, and he's really intelligent,
I'm gonna have to look
but
this up.
his genetics aren't good enough.
Oh right.
But Jude Law's in the film are, and he uses his blood for blood tests and stuff, so that he can go up into space. And it's quite convoluted, but it's a fantastic film, really, really good.
Okay.
Oh, it was on the tip of my tongue then. I almost
Ethan
had it.
Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. There we go. Yeah, Ethan Hawke's
Uma
in it, and
Thurman.
there's
Ethan Hawke.
Uma Thurman, of course. That's
God.
there's two really good Jude Law films to check out
Okay.
if you haven't seen them.
Okay.
But
You know, I
yeah,
probably won't, right? I haven't got
you
time
haven't
to
got
watch
time.
Star Wars
You haven't
and
got time.
Jude Law films.
No, no. Well, with our new series, For the Love of Star Wars, it's become quite a time consuming, hasn't it? Because
God. Yeah.
although I mean, the reason to do this show is because we want to be positive about Star Wars, wasn't it? But it's
Hmm.
actually turned out to be quite cool because we get to watch really excellent episodes of Star Wars each week.
Yeah.
But we're recording 2 and sometimes 3 episodes a week. So it's not only the recording that's taken up the time, but obviously we have to watch the episodes and do notes on those episodes beforehand.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah, time is limited.
we also get to see how much people love Star Wars as well, and
Mm,
like what they
yeah,
love about it, which is the best part about that
yeah, yeah,
series, in my opinion.
absolutely.
So
Oh,
good.
I agree.
So good.
I think it's nice to see when you see people's smiles on their face when they're talking about something that they like.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. No, definitely. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Mm.
So is that everything on Skeleton Crew? Is there anything else we forgot to mention? I mean, do you think
No,
it's going to be a bit of...
until the next main trailer comes out, there's not really going to be too much to talk about. But I think I'm out in America roughly the time it comes out, possibly.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting because they'll no doubt absolutely chuck the merch everywhere. So I'll be able to hopefully pick up any cool merch that's available. They'll bring an astromech droid pack out.
Oh, yeah, let's
You
hope
know
so.
it.
Let's hope so.
This is
You'll be
Disney
getting
we're
that for
talking
me,
about.
right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Pick that one up.
Might even be getting one for myself.
Yeah. Do we know when the series is due then to be released?
I'll tell you what, you did the last Google. If you keep talking, I will have a look now.
Okay. I don't really know what there is to talk about at this point in time, but let's just talk about my Lego for now. I'm not really sure if I've done it right because I'm trying to concentrate on this at the same time.
Okay.
But it's looking okay.
I stand corrected. It's not out. It's not out in November. Damn it! It's out in December the 3rd, so I will miss it. But
Right.
they might have some bits and bobs out, mightn't they, beforehand?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Damn it! Should have planned my holiday better.
Yeah. What is going on here? Oh, I see. I was getting confused by that bit.
I don't want to tempt fate, but I'm still doing really well. I've only had one double
That's
in the
mad.
entire time I've been filling this album
That's
out.
absolutely
Yeah.
crazy. What are the
I
odds
do
for that?
think some of these. I know it's crazy. I do think some of these stickers are starting to show their age a bit though, because the stickiness isn't 100% great.
Oh no.
And a couple that I put in the last episode we did this are starting to sort of, at the corners are starting to come out a little bit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Disaster.
So I'll have to put something heavy on the top of it to keep it down.
Keep it in. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. All right. Up next on the agenda, then, as I quite often do now, now that you've got me into this toy collecting lark, I tend to take the monthly trip on a Sunday down to Totton Toy Fair.
Cool.
We've done a video on it before. It's a lot of fun, and I went again last Sunday. Yep. At the time of recording, I should say, last Sunday. And boy, did they have some good stuff there this time. You would have been, you would have been beside yourself if you'd have come to this one, Martin.
Well, let me stop you there, because I was very angry when you kept sending me these pictures of the things, and then I text you back saying, get it for me, and then you had already left.
My time is limited. So, A, I need to be able to see my phone quickly enough. And B, you need to reply like immediately. Which, to be fair, I think you did. I just missed the message, so my bad, I guess. But yes, let's talk about that. They had, well, one of the things that we've been speaking about is the Star Tours. Obviously, you have picked up the Speeder 3000. Speeder 3000?
Yep.
And
Yep.
and then you're on top of that. Shit, done that wrong. Sorry. Crap. How do you get Lego bits off?
There should be a little orange thing that you use to get it off.
Where
came with it. It used to be anyway. Maybe it's in one of the other packets.
Well, that
use
wouldn't
your
be
teeth.
much good. That's how I used to do it as a kid, to be fair.
Yeah.
Maybe I can do it that way. Aha. Right. Where was I? Yes, so they had all of the crazy Star Tours multi-packs. One of the stands was selling. Now, I didn't get the price on any of them, but they had a fair few there, and I bumped into Matt, as I quite often do there, from Zero Hunter Toys, and he said that they are going to be proper money, big money, and he said there's probably a reason that they haven't put the price tags on them, because they're going to put them up for quite a bit.
So
But
annoying.
I know that's something else you're interested in as well. So
I wasn't really. I mean, I do love Star Tours, the ride, but I've never really sort of got interested in the line until the Star Speeder 3000. And now I've got that, I'm really interested in the line more now. And thank you to Keith Guppy for sending me the 5-pack that he sent me. It's a great start, but of course that's now inspired me to pick up the rest of them. So it would have been nice to at least see what the prices were, maybe pick perhaps one of them up to add to the collection. But hopefully they'll be there the next time I go down or come down, or you go, and then I'll just put some money in your account or something.
I did ask, didn't I, if there would be a visit from you in the next month or so.
Well, I'm down your way in December for the farthest from, aren't I? Yeah. So looking forward to that, and hopefully we can go to the Christmas dinner that they do for the event as well. That'll be great fun. But I'm looking forward to that, because I hear it's such a great event.
Yeah, that
So
should be
see,
fun.
you've got so much great stuff down your way.
I know it's
I
a bit
mean,
random, isn't it?
yeah, anyone who loves toy collecting or Star Wars or anything like that, there's Adam down sort of Hampshire way has got absolutely tons of things you can go. Toy stores,
There's
vintage toy
good,
stores,
really
toy
good
fairs.
stores around. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, really
Um,
good
we
toy stores around. Obviously, we went down to Fordham Bridge and checked out Dave's
mm,
store, all the cool things,
yeah,
and then
we
went on to the
literally have.
space bridge. And yeah, there's more the other side. You know, you go the other way, and there's even
Yeah.
more. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, the other way, yeah, because we were going to try that perhaps another time, weren't we?
Mm.
And I mean, we have absolutely zero anything in Cambridgeshire. I mean, literally, there's Forbidden Planet, and it's probably the worst Forbidden Planet in the country. It's that bad. Um, and I mean, there's a business opportunity there for somebody, surely, to open up a vintage toy store because everywhere in the entire of Cambridgeshire isn't being serviced, and there must be a hell of a lot of vintage toy or toy collectors in the area that have
Mm.
to travel miles to try and find anything. So maybe one day, mate, we'll retire and buy a little shop
Open a
down
store up
here. You
there.
can
Yeah.
move down with the fam, and
Well, I mean, you've got
we'll
enough.
have a
You've
little.
got enough to go in there, haven't you? To put in it, it would seem.
Well, I'm not selling my stuff.
Oh, okay.
um,
I've done
no,
this wrong.
I mean, there's a guy on YouTube called Froggy Flips. I don't know if you've ever
I
watched any
know.
of his
Yeah, I know
videos.
Froggy Flips. Yeah.
Yeah, and he basically goes around toy fairs, um, their equivalent of car boot sales, all that sort of stuff, and he buys all his stock for that, and then he goes off and does toy fairs and eBay and everything.
Hmm.
And it seems like obviously he's got that supplemented by being a very big YouTuber,
Yeah.
but he seems to do very, very well
Yeah.
out of it. So yeah, um, I mean, I don't think I'd ever really do it, but as an idea in my head, owning my own vintage toy store, I'd love it
Be
because
amazing, wouldn't it?
you'd hang out with. Would you hang out with loads of people, wouldn't you, of like-mindedness, and you'd employ some really cool people who knew more than you did about. I know about Star Wars, but I don't know about any other toy line. So
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be great. And
Right up
again,
your
we've gone on
street.
a massive tangent there.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah. Yes. But yeah, Totten Toy Fair. I would recommend it to anyone uh, who comes around to this area. It's Southampton area, because yeah, it's just a good little show that they put on.
Yeah,
Show. It's not
yeah,
a
I
show,
really
is
enjoyed
it?
it.
It's not a show, but where's
Well,
that go? In there. Sorry, I got to concentrate now.
yeah, it's like when you're sticking the stickers along the lines, you don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
So it's complete silence from me.
Maybe we'll skip over those silences. Yeah.
Yeah.
Martin, you picked up a new game, didn't you? Didn't you pick up a new console to have to play this game as well, or did you have it already?
Yeah, I got a new
Or
Xbox.
you might not want to mention that.
That's fine. I don't mind. Well, I mean, I had a really old generation Xbox because I'm not a huge gamer,
No,
and when I do game, it's
Star Wars.
usually only open worlds. Yeah, and I think the last game I bought was Red Dead Redemption 2. So God knows how many. That's what,
so
6 or 7 years.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
so
best
good.
game ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly Witcher 3. Between those two are the best two games ever made. But
Okay, I haven't played.
yeah,
It, so.
I bought Star Wars Outlaws,
Of course.
the new Star Wars open world game,
Yeah.
and it's had, as per usual, if you go online, it's being slated and it's the worst game ever made.
Yeah.
Oh, it's woke Star Wars. It's the worst Star Wars ever. What are they doing to the franchise? And I put it on. Yes, the controls are clanky. I've got to be honest, or janky. They're really sort of difficult to get your head around, but that's probably more my age than anything else. Because when we were growing up, there was 4 buttons.
Yeah.
Sometimes there was only 2 buttons.
Speak for yourself.
Now there's, yeah, and now there's 30 buttons, but that's fine. After about 10 hours in, it's like
It comes
sense
naturally.
memory, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the graphics are a bit jittery every now and again, but I have to say, I'm 12, 13 hours into the game now, and I've just landed on Tatooine,
Nice.
and I'm basically just jumping on my speeder, and I'm just going all around, just trying to find stuff. I'm not really playing the game at the moment. I will go back to the story because I'm actually quite enjoying the story so far. But at the moment, I'm just driving around on my speeder, and oh, there's Luke. There's the Lars homestead. Oh, there's a sandcrawler just coming past me. Oh, there's the Sarlacc pit. Oh, there's Jabba's palace. So I'm just going around, absolutely loving it. And the graphics these days on games, it's just like you watching the film. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really really excited. And actually, as I happen to be really weirdly on the Jabba the Hutt page, there's obviously a couple of missions where you have to go and see Jabba and get jobs from him. But I went to his palace door, and the little robot came out, and because I haven't got to a certain point in the game yet, it wouldn't let me in.
All right.
Yeah, so
Achurabungi.
I thought that was quite amusing. But yeah, if you're a gamer and you love Star Wars and you love open world, you've got to play this game.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
come on.
absolutely brilliant.
Do you think it's getting slated because at the moment it's in its early stages. A lot of games nowadays get released before they're ready because they could be patched. Do you think that's why,
Yeah,
or does it come down to the story? People not enjoying the story, or
you're right. This game is got a lot of bugs, and
Hmm,
I've come across a few myself, but it hasn't ruined the enjoyment of the game. However, the PS5 version of the game just had its first massive update, and from what I understand, it's absolutely huge. And
yeah,
because it was so huge, all the people who had put 3 days worth of gaming into it have been told they have to start from scratch again because their saves
all
won't
right,
work with the new
oh,
patch.
oh no,
And I've got the Xbox version, so if I get that patch coming in the next couple of days and I have to start from the beginning again, as much as I've enjoyed the game, there's nothing worse to me to have to go through all of the stuff you've already done.
hmm
Um,
when
so
you just got into
there
it
is
and
there
you're
is
engrossed,
yeah,
and
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, and there's a lot of stealth in the game, which I'm not a big fan of. So having to go through all that again will be a bit of a pain.
mm,
So I don't know. I really enjoy the game, but you're right. A part of the problem is they release games unfinished
yeah,
and then fix them while they're out. And as I say, I'll be quite peeved if I have to start from the beginning again and
sure,
repeat 12 hours worth of gaming because it says 12 hours on the save, but really it's more like 20 because the stuff that you do where you're just wandering around and not doing anything that's actually involved in terms of missions and stuff isn't recorded as game time,
mm,
because it's only actually the actual missions and stuff. So that will really, really anger me. But
yeah,
it is a great game. So if you come to it, say in a couple of weeks after release, I should imagine it'll be pretty much fixed in terms of the really bad bit, the bad bugs and stuff.
yeah,
And yeah, I would heartily recommend it though.
okay,
Absolutely.
okay. Any sort of standout moments so far, or is it just a case of being able to see, elements of the film, like go to them
Yeah, I
and
mean, I've
whatnot?
heard that there's going to be lots of sort of cameos. I mean, I don't know any of them, and I've tried to keep spoiler free,
Mm,
because obviously there's nothing worse than doing a story game and then it's been ruined before you do it. But
yeah,
yeah, I think the exploring and looking around stuff would be the stand at the moment because to be honest with you, I'm very early in the game. Let's be quite frank. I'm very early because I think the story mission's about 30 hours, and obviously, if you add in all of the bits at all the side missions and the contracts that you can do and all that sort of stuff, you're probably adding another 30.
yeah,
And the way I play these games, you add on another 30 because I just literally wander around exploring.
yeah,
So it's a good investment of time. But yeah, and the other thing I would say is it really captures Star Wars massively well because there's a planet called Tashira, I want to say, but I think that's going to be wrong. But whatever, it's the second planet you're on, and there's loads of cantinas and sort of dark, dingy corridors and alleyways, and it's
yeah.
populated with there's hardly any humans in it. They're all Star Wars classic aliens from the original trilogy
Nice.
and the prequel trilogy, and it's really well populated. You don't walk around and there's like 2 people walking down the street. It's properly packed with NPCs just walking around, and you feel like you're in the used Star Wars galaxy when you play it. It's absolutely brilliant.
Cool.
That's the thing that probably stands out most to me.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
you're
not that
gonna
you're ever going to have time, mate, but
no,
I
no.
would definitely play
One day maybe.
it. Yeah.
One day. Yeah. So you're gonna stick with it for now, anyway.
Yeah. I never start anything like computer game wise or video game wise without finishing it. The only thing I ever did that for was an Assassin's Creed game because it got a bit repetitive.
Yeah.
But if it's a story game, I think these days it's difficult to create a game that costs as much as these sort of games do to make, and the story not be good.
Yeah.
They probably spend as much as they do on a movie on some of these games, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. They probably do.
Yeah.
Do I open bag 2? Where are we? We're half hour in.
Well, you can make a start on it, and then when we get to like the 40-minute mark, 45-minute mark, stop. Yeah, can always come back to it, can't we?
True, very true. I am enjoying it. I love making Lego.
Yeah. I mean, the chat's been so good. I've only opened 3 packets of stickers. So
have you really? Oh, we better keep going then. Better keep going. There. Hasbro. We haven't heard a lot from Hasbro recently. I think the only announcement has been K2SO. Is that right?
Yeah, I think there probably has been a couple of other releases, but on the top of my head that I can't think of. But the one that sticks out in my mind is K2SO on an Andor card.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, it's just a repack of the K2SO we had on the Rogue One card that came out years ago.
Yeah.
But I'll still get it though because I love the character, and obviously Andor's awesome. So that's definitely on the list of ones to pick up. And I think pretty soon nice. Kaminoan.
Every
You have
time.
to help me out every time with that. I think the Ghost must be coming up to
release,
being shipped at some point this year.
Oh, yeah. You excited for that?
I'm looking forward to getting the card backs. I probably, to be fair, you know me, I probably won't keep the vehicle. So anybody out there who wants a Ghost without the figures, DM me. But I'm looking forward to getting hold of those because I'm going to buy some acrylic cases when we go to Echo, and probably stick those in there because I want to get all 6 of the Rebels crew.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
In acrylic, that would be nice. Yeah. Because they'll
definitely.
They'll look proper good with the what is it, the mural that they're in front of.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there hasn't really been too much in the way of Hasbro news recently. Nothing surprising anyway. Let's put it that way.
No. I do like K2SO though. I would consider. Would I consider getting that? I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Well, if you were to pop into game and see it there a bit, cheaper than release, I'm sure you would.
Yeah, I should have thought so. Yeah. It's not like on my list of wants or needs at this point in time. Very much focusing on what I have at the moment, the Astromix and some of the 30th anniversary stuff. Sorry, bit of silence.
That's fine. No. I was literally, as you stopped talking, I was concentrating on getting C-3PO lined up. So, yes, pressure. I tell you, this is.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes. You spoke about Echo there. It's not too far away now, eh?
No. I'm really looking forward to it. To be honest with you, I didn't get to go to the last one, and
Oh
Your
yeah,
video that you made, looked absolutely awesome. It made me annoyed because it looked better than all the other ones that we've been to so far.
it was a good one. It was a
Yeah,
standout echo so far. I mean, what we've
yeah.
done 3 now, haven't we? Or I have.
You've done 3. I've done 2.
We've done 2, yeah.
Yeah,
So
but I think I think it'd be good this one because I think a few people that I've not met or we've not met yet are going to be there. I think Sai
mm,
Manga Fandanga. Notice how I
yeah,
got that right first time.
yeah. Sorry.
Um,
All right, mate. I did not.
he's going, so it'd be cool to meet Sai. We haven't met him
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
And you met Only One and Boss, didn't you, last
yeah,
time? And I
yeah. I
haven't
met
met them
Tim.
yet, so hopefully they'll be there.
I feel like
Um,
we've met Tim before. We met Tim at Sandown,
oh, of
didn't we?
course, yes, of course we did. Yeah, we met the Sandown. God, yeah, you're 100% right. Completely forgot.
Martin's getting
Um,
old, you see. He forgets these things.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
No. Well, where you tell the truth, you tell the truth. Unfortunately, I forget. Stu and I were talking about this the other day, and I did Stu's first episode of his "What We Love About Star Wars,"
Mm,
and we were both trying to remember the name of Death Troopers. And I called them Shadow Troopers, and he called them Dark Troopers. Oh
yeah,
no, sorry, it was Dark Troopers, and I said Shadow Troopers, and he said Death Troopers, but they were actually Dark Troopers. And we both laughed about it afterwards, and we said, well, the problem is with Star Wars is every year there's a new encyclopedia written of new lore that you have to
yeah.
learn.
Pretty
And
much. Yeah.
every year we get older, and unfortunately our brain cells die off. So there's only limits to how much knowledge you can keep in your brain about Star Wars. And as you know, I've
Yeah.
got quite a bit in there, and
That's
adding
pretty
new
much
stuff just
all that's in there, isn't there? Really. I mean,
pretty
that's not
much. I
not. To,
mean,
I'm not meaning that in a disrespectful way either. That does sound like a dick
yeah,
thing to say,
I think
doesn't
I understand where you're going. Yeah, no, I mean, there's so much to remember, and I think I've got a pretty good handle on most things, but
Yeah.
you're bound to forget things, and there's so much room, as you say, taken up with Star Wars that you forget Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke's names very readily.
I'd already forgotten Ethan Hawke's name. Yeah. Right. Now it's my turn to do some more stickers, or to do some stickers. I don't
All
remember
stickers
Lego.
on Lego.
I don't remember Lego having stickers when I was young. This,
I think they used to print them on, didn't they?
yeah. Oh, I
Mm.
can't do this. Got to concentrate.
Yeah, Steph hates doing the stickers on the Lego because if you mess it up, that's it.
It's your only chance, isn't it? That's not a bad job. That's not a bad job, that.
Nice. Nice.
There we go.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's very tidy. I've got another one to do on the other side now, though.
So have I got time to open one more packet?
Go on, crack open another one.
Okay, one more packet. I still haven't had a double yet. This is mental.
That is
Absolutely mental.
absolutely insane. How many stickers are in the
Yeah.
album? How many do you need?
180 something, I think. 190 maybe.
And you've how many do
180,
you think?
yeah.
How many do you think you've opened?
Well, the first time we did this, I opened about 10 packets that night.
Yeah,
This is my 5th packet. So the last time we did it, I had one double. So yeah,
that's
doing pretty well,
insane.
to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's going to save me a lot of money if this is the case. So
Yeah, definitely.
okay, that looks like a picture from The Empire Strikes Back, not Return of the Jedi. That is a picture of Han from The Empire Strikes Back, isn't it?
Oh,
Definitely.
I don't know.
I mean, trust me, that is a picture of Han
It
Solo.
is it? I can't see. I can't
Yeah.
really tell from here.
Oh, okay, yeah. The description on the sticker album says Han Solo from The Empire Strikes Back. So,
I mean, come on.
that's
There's
okay.
enough. There's enough images of him in.
Yeah,
He's in Jedi enough. Well, saying that,
yeah.
it's in
But
Carbonite for a fair bit.
interesting that they'd use a picture from that film. Weird.
Hmm.
Oh, Max Rebo, yeah.
There he is. Comes back around to Max.
Yeah.
obviously you said about that in the Skeleton Crew being Disney's like go-to for selling merch, if you like.
Mm.
What did you think of the CGI they did on him? I'm assuming it's CGI.
No, I think that's a practical
You think
outfit,
that's
isn't it?
puppet? Do you?
Yeah, no,
Or
I think it's just
puppet,
someone
or
in a
actually
costume with
somebody in
a.
the costume? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they've enhanced it with CGI,
It,
but
I don't know. It does just look a little bit off to me.
oh right,
I can't put my finger on it. Obviously, he does a little bit in the film as well. Look a little bit
yeah.
odd, but yeah.
Oh, spoke too soon. Double.
Ah, how many? How many doubles?
That's two now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's still
Oh,
pretty good
another
going, isn't it?
double.
Oh, it was pretty
Oh, and
good
another
going.
double. Oh, the same pack of stickers. I
Here
got
we
three
go.
doubles in.
There we go. That's
See,
where it
this is what
happens.
happens when you tempt fate.
Yeah.
So anybody out there with a Return the Jedi album that needs any of these three stickers, please send me a DM or a comment in the description, and they're yours. Damn it. Oh dear. So I'm not going to open another one, mate. I think I'm going to call it
You're
quits
going to
there.
stop there. Okay.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
got all
are
this
you going to
stuff.
be able to? We could perhaps finish that bag and do the last bag on the next
I'm not
episode.
gonna. I'm not. I'm gonna stop there because I'm about halfway through this bag, I think. So it
Okay.
probably it'll end up about right. So
Hmm.
yeah, let's come back, do that another time,
Yeah.
or you might just find that I'm doing a different Lego set because I can't help myself. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah,
No, nobody will notice.
no one will notice. No one will remember. I'll show you this. This will be on display with all these guys that I did off camera. So so yeah. Um, no, cool.
Awesome.
That was good fun. We'll call it there then, and yeah, we'll come back in another one, I guess.
Yeah,
Thanks everyone
definitely.
for watching. Hopefully you're all subscribed already. But if you're not, make sure you subscribe because we're getting close to that 1,000 marker now, and it'd be good to get to it. So yeah, we'll see you later.